Hello students, today we'll talk about work done to move charge in electric field. We know that electric field does exert force on charge, and hence whenever we move charge in external electric field, there is some force acting against our effort or maybe in the same direction, and so we do spend our energy. So how do we find out work done in this case? That is what we will discuss today. So let us start. Now, before we go, let us revisit the concept of work done. What we know about work is that work done is dot product or scalar product of force and displacement. So, in which case work is positive? So, we know that whenever force and displacement both are in the same direction, we have the formula of work as F d cos theta, and when the two are parallel or in the same direction, theta is 0, hence work done is positive. When work done is positive, we know that the potential energy or change in potential energy becomes negative. Whenever object is doing work, it is spending its energy and hence its potential energy will decrease. But whenever work is done on the object, it will gain energy, and hence work is done on the object, it will be negative, potential energy will be positive, it will increase. So let us consider an inclined surface and place a cylinder on it. Now we know that when the cylinder is on its own, it will try to roll down. Why? Because mg sin theta is acting downward. So the force of mg sin theta is downward and the displacement is also downward. So what can we say about work? As the cylinder rolls down, it is following this rule: W is equal to F dot D, and F dot D is positive because force and displacement both are in the same direction. And so if work done is positive, potential energy will be decreasing. And we know that as compared to top, potential energy of cylinder here is less. Why? Because work done is positive, potential energy has decreased. Let us consider another case. What if cylinder is previously kept at bottom, and now if we try to take it up, displacement is in upward direction, and the force is downward, mg sin theta is downward. So what is the angle between F and D? F and D both are opposite, and hence work done in this case will be negative. So what will happen to the change in potential energy? Change in potential energy will be positive, and we know that as compared to bottom, potential energy on top is more. Okay, so when work done is negative, potential energy increases. When work done is positive, potential energy decreases. But be careful which work we are talking about: work done by the object. Okay, so with that basics of work clear, let us move to today's topic. What will happen to charge when we move it in external electric field? To understand work done to move charge in external electric field, let us first create a uniform electric field. So this is how we can create uniform electric field. We have positive charge on one side and negative charge on the other side. So in the middle region we have parallel equidistant field lines. So I can say that I have created region of uniform electric field, and we'll consider some points here, and then we'll see what happens if we move charge from one point to another point. So let us consider point A, point B, and point C. So here the electric field is from positive to negative, and so the direction of force will also be from positive to negative. So keeping that in mind, let us place some charge at say point A. Now what will happen if the charge goes from A to B? uh, how do I understand work done in this case A to B? Is it positive or negative? So we know that force is from B to A, forces from B to A, and the charge is going from A to B. So force and displacement both are opposite, and hence work done to go from A to B has to be negative. Work done by the charge to go from A to B is negative. Actually, charge will never go from A to B by itself. We have to push it. Okay, so if we say charge is going from A to B by itself, it has to be negative work done. And in this case, if you consider potential energy at B has to be less than potential energy at A, because someone has done work on charge, someone has spent energy, and so by the time it reaches point B, its potential energy must have increased. What if we consider journey from B to A? What will happen in that case? So if the charge is going from B to A, force and displacement both are in the same direction, and hence charge can say that, see, I have done work, I have gone from B to A by myself. Charge can always uh, boast of it, and if work done by the charge is positive, if we say that WBA, work done by charge to go from B to A, is positive, what will happen to the potential energy? Its potential energy will decrease. Change in potential energy will be negative. It means compared to B point, at A point potential energy will be less. But what if we take charge from A to C? How much is the work done? Okay, now here the displacement is from A to C, and force is perpendicular to the displacement, and then how much is the work done? Work done to go from A to C will be 0, and hence change in potential energy will also be 0, whether you keep charge at A point or you keep charge at C point. uh, there is no change in life of the charge. Okay, because logically also, if we see, the closeness from negative charge at C point, closeness from negative charge at A point is same. So energy, from energy point of view, if we consider, uh, point A and point C both are very similar situation for the charge, and hence there is no change in potential energy, there is no work done to go from A to C or C to A. So uh, this is the formula for work done to move charge Q in electric field. This is the charge which we are moving, and this is the electric field we have chosen to move the charge in. Okay, so if we go from A to B, then what is happening? Electric field or electric force is in this direction. Okay, and A to B is opposite. So what is the angle? Angle is 180, and hence work done is negative. But if we consider B to A, then work done is positive, because force and displacement both are in the same direction. Why work done in this case is 0? Because cos theta will give us 0. Cos theta will be cos 90, and hence it is 0. So in general we can say that work done should be given as QED cos theta. What is theta? Angle between force QE and displacement D. Now this is about moving charge in uniform electric field. What if the electric field is not uniform? Most of the time we'll be dealing with the condition where electric field is not uniform. What do we do then? Now let's talk about moving charge in non-uniform electric field. How do we produce non-uniform electric field? So we know that electric field of point charge is not uniform. So we consider a point charge, and so in the surrounding we will have non-uniform electric field. And I will move another charge, say this one, in the electric field of the source charge, which is not uniform, and then we'll see how to find out work done. So as we try to move our charge close to the source charge, what is happening? We are dealing with non-uniform electric field. So as you go from right side to left side, electric field lines are getting closer, and so electric field intensity is more. If I consider QE, as I move my charge close to the source charge, QE is increasing. So initially when I give slight displacement, there is some electric field. Then as I take it further, electric field intensity is increasing, and it keeps on increasing. By the time I reach here, electric field has become so strong that the repulsive force will make it very tough to move this charge further. Okay, and so as we go closer and closer, we are spending more and more energy. So in this case, force is towards the right side and displacement is in left side. So work done will be less than 0, it will be negative, but the charge will gain its energy, potential energy will keep on increasing as you move closer and closer. But how do we find out work done? Because Q is changing its value. So what to do? So we know that if work done is QE dot D, in this case, as electric field is not constant, we have to go for integration. Okay, and Q being constant, you can always keep it outside, no problem. And if you are coming from infinity to given point, suppose the charge is brought from infinity to say at point P, then we can write this equation. We can write this equation as this. So this is how we find out work done. And here the electric field and displacement both are opposite. Electric field is in one direction, and we are moving opposite to the electric field. So this is the work done against the electric field. Okay, our displacement and electric field both are opposite, so this is the work done against the electric field. And this is how we can express work done to move charge in non-uniform electric field. Now consider one more situation. Let us consider Cartesian coordinate system now, where we have x, y, z, and let O be the origin, where we will place our source charge Q. So what will happen now? If I have 2 points, say A at position vector RA and B at position vector RB, what will happen? If I try to go with my charge say small q, I have charge small q at say this point A point, and I want to take it to B point. So do I need to do work? Obviously yes. Now we know that the electric field is radially outward from our source charge q. Okay, so along the different points of journey, the direction of the electric field will be changing. So we are moving our charge q in non-uniform electric field. And if the electric field is not uniform, what we'll have to do? So we choose small part of journey, say distance dr, and where we have chosen small part, say at position vector r. So we'll not find out w, we'll first find out dw. What is dw? dw is the work done to move my charge q in the electric field E through the small distance dr. Okay, and then I will integrate it. So as the electric field is not constant, we first have to find out dw, as I said earlier, and then total work done can be given as integration A to B E dot dr with q outside. Okay, this is how we can express work done to move charge in non-uniform electric field. So let us conclude now. So when we move a point charge q, say in electric field E, if we are giving it displacement d in the direction of electric field. So the situation I am talking about is where we have force and displacement both are in the same direction. So how do we express work? The work done can be given as QED with plus sign, because force and displacement both are in the same direction. And what if in uniform electric field we give displacement to the charge in the direction opposite to the electric field? In that case, work done will be negative, because force and displacement both are negative. So work done by the charge is negative, but its potential energy will increase. And what if the electric field is non-uniform? Well, if the electric field is non-uniform, in that case, we have to depend on mass a bit more, and then work done can be given as W is equal to Q integration from infinity to P point E dot dr. Not necessarily that you have always infinity to P. It can be A to B, or it can be from initial point to starting point. The symbol may change depending on the situation, but it has to be integration of electric field over the displacement. So that is how we can express work done to move any charge in given electric field. Thank you.